To the business of racing. This is Frank Vespe. He joins us this morning, and as he has in past years, we love when you bring us all your information. You know it all.
Well, some people say I am a know-it-all, but usually it's not a compliment, so I'll go with it.
So tell us, first off, just thoughts on the 150th running.
Well, it's a big deal. It's a big deal in a lot of ways. 150 is a long time. This is Maryland's greatest race and one of our country's greatest and most important horse races. And it's the last one at this iteration of Pimlico. So a lot of things going on. And I think a lot of people are going to be feeling a lot of different things come Saturday afternoon.
We know the Derby winner, Sovereignty, not in the Preakness. So Journalism is the favorite. What's your thought on sort of Journalism's chances at this point?
Well, Journalism is the most likely winner. He's the one who should win. If he runs his best race, he's going to be very hard to beat. But it's a horse race, and there are certainly other ways to go. And as a bettor, as Steve could tell you, as a bettor, you're going to be looking for value. You're going to be trying to say, do these odds match up with what I think this horse's chances of winning are?
You bring back memories of my childhood because my mother would always tell my father, "Who do you love more, me or the ponies?" And he goes, "They're not ponies."
Good answer.
Yeah. So in terms of like the track condition, my dad would always go, "Oh, sloppy track, things change." How will the track conditions in this race play a role in terms of the winner and the horses that are competing?
Well, we got fingers crossed and everything else crossed that the rain largely leaves us alone.
Looks dry.
And so I think if we're dry heading into tomorrow, you're going to get a fast track, and that's the ideal. You want sort of a fair track that everybody's kind of run on before, where they can give you their best effort. You know, when you got a lot of sloppy rain and mud in Louisville for the Kentucky Derby, that impacts different horses differently. But if we get a fast track, we're good to go.
Okay, and so talk to us about some of the individual horses. We know that Pay Bill is a local horse. Sandman is a name that we heard in the Kentucky Derby.
Sure.
Give us your thoughts.
Well, you mentioned Pay Billy. He's a fun story. He's been training at Laurel. He won two of the stakes at Laurel to get here. These guys, it's a bunch of guys. They're bringing 30 people in from Minneapolis for this, and the trainer has been training around here for a long time, Mike Gorham. So he's a fun story. We'll be rooting for him as a fan matter. There's also Nick Juarez, who's a local kid. He grew up in Westminster. He's riding American Promise for Dwayne Lucas, who's won this race 7 times. You got Bob Baffert. He's got goal-oriented. Baffert's won this race 8 times, including 2 Triple Crowns.
They're like titans.
Those 2 guys are 10% of all the Preaknesses won. The horse I'm leaning towards a little bit, who I think is going to offer you some value, is a horse named River Thames for Todd Pletcher. He's in the Hall of Fame. He's never won this race. This is like the glaring omission on his resume. He took this horse out of consideration for the Kentucky Derby to point him here. I think he's going to run a really good race, and if Journalism's not his very best, I think River Thames might be sitting in a spot.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, back to the Dwayne Lucas versus Baffert of it all. Lucas has the chance to tie Baffert. Do you think that's likely? How does it look to you?
I don't think it's likely, but American Promise, his horse, has run 2 really, really good races, including when he won the Virginia Derby, and then a lot of other races where he's just, So if he gives you really, really good, he could be there. If he doesn't, no.
Gotcha.
If you were going to place a wager on a trifecta, 1, 2, 3, how would you do it?
Ooh.
Well, so I've been looking at River Thames. I think Journalism's got to be in your mix. I think Clever, again, going to show speed from the outside. I think he's a player. So those are sort of my top 3. If you're looking for somebody to kind of blow up the tote board, I think Pay Billy at 20-1 might get a piece of it.
We love a long shot.
Yeah, you got to go hunting a long shot. Right?
I'm going to actually call my dad after this and give him your advice. He didn't win so much when I was a kid. So
I'm not going to tell you what my record is then.
Well, thank you,
Thank you so much, Frank.
Thank you so much. A pleasure as always.
My
I guess
pleasure.
we'll see you next week. We'll be talking about Laurel, huh?
Yeah, that's right. We'll do this at Laurel in a year.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you all.